everybody, these are the instructions on how to find a database source for your research paper. First, you're going to want to go to a new tab on Safari or Google Chrome, whichever, and you're going to want to type in kslib.info. That's going to take you to the Kansas State Library website, where you'll be able to find the database source. You're going to go to Online Resources once you get to the first page. Once that loads, you're going to scroll down, View All, and Academic Search Premier. Here's where you're going to need your thesis or research topic. You have to remember this is going to be a very large search, so you're going to want to keep it as narrow as possible. For example, if my thesis was that abortion should be illegal because there are other options, the babies are harmed, and it can have lasting medical problems on the mother, maybe I would pick just one and not should abortion be legal. So, I'm going to pick medical problems after abortion. And once I hit search, okay, there's going to be a lot, 231, compared to a lot more. If I would have just typed in abortion, it's 58,000. So definitely want to narrow that down. And on the left, I'm going to want to go to full text. And depending on your teacher, you can choose scholarly and peer-reviewed journals as well. The important thing is to choose full text, because otherwise you will not get the entire article when you pick one, and you'll have to go back and pick one again. As you can see, there are 68. That's still quite a number to go through. So we can easily scroll through these and figure out what's going to be helpful to your topic and what's not. Vitamin D deficiency in early pregnancy is not really on my topic for medical problems after abortion. Postpartum morbidities in Iranian women 5 years after childbirth. Ooh, it's not really what I want. Shifting the right to abortions. This woman's demand for late-term abortion, a psychiatric issue. Okay. If this is the article I'm going to want, which it might not be. Oh no, it is. I'm going to look on here, make sure there's information on here because you're going to need this for your works cited later. I'm going to click on PDF full text and make sure that it is translated. It is. So that's good. So as you can see, no, it is not some of it is translated, so that should be fine. It's translated. So if this is the article that I would like to choose, it's kind of long. If I'm on a computer, I'm going to come up here and hit download. You can put it wherever, download. If you're on an iPad, it's up at the top. There's going to be a box with an arrow that you're going to select once you have OneNote open. You need to make sure OneNote is open before you save that. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be putting this in OneNote because that's the easiest place. You're going to sign into OneNote with your Skyward, your email address and information. I'm going to select my research notebook. Make sure that you select a notebook. As you can see, I have other information in here. Down at the bottom, if you're on a computer, you can select page, add a new page, and I'm going to put database source. And then I can go over here, click down here, insert. Under files, I'm going to hit file printout. I'm going to choose a file. Mine are in my download. Should be under content server, which is not. So I did not download it correctly. So I need to open it up, save and download. Now it should be I'm going to select the correct one, and then once it's on there, hit insert. When you do this on the iPad, you're going to click select and then copy to OneNote. It'll ask which notebook you want to send it to, and then it's going to be a PDF printout or a PDF attachment. The attachment will just show up like this, so you need to make sure that you choose a printout. And here we have the whole article, just like it would be on your iPad with all the sources and everything like that. This is where you're going to be able to skim through it, the English part of course, and start making notes. Now, to highlight, you go to draw, and you can highlight information. It was zoomed out pretty far, but I mean, you can always zoom in. On your iPad, you can pinch and zoom in. And then on the left, before you start taking notes, over here, you're going to want to write out what it is saying, what your highlighted information is saying. So is it saying that when a pregnancy is or state of personal crisis, women often find themselves in a dark place? Maybe I put that over here. On the right, so it will be over here, gonna say what it is doing, informing, summarizing, etc. Giving an opinion. That's what I'm gonna put over here. Okay, so remember that you need to do that so that you can find those notes, because this is going to be one of your sources. Once you find those notes, you can open up your notes so that you have them ready to go. Your RNG notes, graphic notes organizers, and you can put them into OneNote, whatever you want to put them in, and then you can put your notes in there and then all of this information. Now, remember, if this is the article that I want, I would always go back before you select the PDF full text and screenshot this right here, because you're going to need it for your works cited. Makes life a lot easier if you keep this handy for when you're doing your works cited. There will also be instructions for your teacher to have ready as well, with the link to this video so that you have all this information written down. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the GCHS Media Center.